don't even give a shit. He told me choice made when actually it was his choice because I demand that friends, no matter what level of friends, can always be honest with me. So that's what that's my end of the bargain. Don't see why there needs to be secrecy about it if it's nothing. Pretty simple, right? Would like to be friends, but want honest friends. Yeah, I want honest friends, okay? Um, who respect me enough to be truthful with me and care enough about me to want to have trust between us. That's fair enough, right? Like, who wouldn't want that? Seems easy enough, right? Like, okay, cool. Yeah, trust. Yeah, cool. Honest. Yeah, cool. Right? Right. Unless you're trying to hide something. I don't like that shit. Sorry, but I don't like hiding and I won't hide shit myself. I want to be able to be open and forthright and honest. And it's the same reason why I wanted you to, you know, like put it on your profile on Facebook. Like, hello. Like, even after like 2 years after we were together, you had a problem with it. In 2018, we were sitting in the hot tub in the back of um my house, and I was just like, like, what is the problem with it? And it caused an upset. And this was like really like 2.5 years after things. I was just like, what? Like, why do we have to wait? I'm like, what is it? What's going on here? Why do we have to keep it a secret? Why do we have to be so secretive? And like, why can't we just be open and stuff? Okay, moving right along. Would like to be friends, but want honest friends who respect me enough to be truthful with me and care enough to about me to want to have trust between us. Pretty cool, right? Love that. I would love that. Lies and secrets erode that trust. So please don't lie to me. Keep it a secret. He says, okay, fine, choice made. Because I'm asking for truth and honesty, right? Like, that was the only thing. Like, literally, my response to him was, what do you want? Like, what do you want? And he got all upset and is blocking and ignoring and all this sort of stuff. And I'm just like, I asked you what you want. I said, seems you are assuming things about me that are not true. Was it Teresa? Did you go have dinner with Teresa? I just want to know, like, who, like, just what, because you're talking to me, and we had a long-term relationship, plus you expressed sexual desire with me in the past week. So what is it? I don't I don't like this. This is bullshit. Yes, and I'm gonna talk about it because I just kind of don't have anybody to talk about it with, and I feel a bit shunned. I feel a bit left out. I feel really left out and really ignored and really lied to and betrayed and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, but let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I love my hair. I love my hair so much. It's so beautiful. What else am I talking about? Okay, friends, blah blah. He says, okay, choice made, meaning by whom? Obviously by him. He's the one who's making the choice. He's choosing to just disconnect. So that's his choice. I said, okay, Grant, have fun with it. Wishing you all the best success, love, and happiness that your heart desires. And then a bunch of other stuff. Because he won't listen. And he won't listen for his next girlfriend either. Because that's who he is. And he's not willing to change. And he won't change with me. So he won't change with the next person. So I said, please at least read this digital letter sometime, Grant, but no need to reply. I care for no back and forth. I said, I had a feeling you weren't completely honest with me, and my intuition was correct. It really appears you don't want my. I'm just gonna read this because it's so boring by now. It really appears you don't want my communication and friendship anyhow. Really don't care about me anymore. Don't value me enough to be honest with me from the get go. And will just assume what I'll think and want me gone anyhow. How can there be any real, sincere communication without trust, anyhow? How can there be trust without honesty? I was wrong to assume you could have had that level of trust and honesty with me, perhaps for longer than I'd like to know. So I'll leave it. It's actually your choice. Thought maybe you at least wanted to be friends. But I actually, or what? Sorry. But I don't actually value, respect, or trust communication from someone who can't be honest with me or feels they need to withhold things from me for any reason. That's definitely true. I really don't trust anyone who feels they need to keep secrets from me. Bye bye. See ya. And on the relationship slash sex side of things, as I've said before, I don't want to be a back pocket option. I want to be a hell yeah. I don't want to live without you. I won't give up on you. Through thick and thin, for better or worse, you are my ride or die. The more you lie to me and try to hide or slant things, become closed up, and remain inconsistent, the more your viewpoint of me will continue to alter and become more and more critical, and you won't even see me for me or remember me anymore or hear me anyway. Oh, yes. No, I don't want to continue talking to you with you while you are seeing someone else. Nope. Goodbye. No matter what level of relationship or dating or what you want to label it, or even just test it, or even if I should have said you, or even if you are just testing the waters, especially if you have to hide it from me. Certainly not if you can't just answer a direct question honestly, being fully transparent. You didn't even call me your girlfriend until like a year or two after we had been together. You didn't even say we were dating after you had said you loved me. That was like about 2 or 3 weeks after we were talking. So, um, every relationship starts out as friends. So, sure, you can tell me you just went to meet up with a friend looking all snazzy and in a nice button up black shirt with a collar and looking all nice, you know? Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit me. And then continue to talk to me, and literally like a week before or a few days before send me videos of you jacking off to me. Nope, don't do that. I said you didn't even call me your girlfriend until a year or two after us being together, so I know how it goes with you. Every relationship starts out as friends, as I mentioned. Just glad to know now. Guess it's no real loss to you anyway, right? LOL. Like, you don't care. You don't care if you lose me anyway, right? Because you consider that you already have, and you don't try to preserve any of the trust or communication with me. You don't care. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Who cares? To you. I've never been anything but honest, faithful, and loyal to you. Perhaps too much. Maybe I was too faithful. Maybe I was too loyal. So, the choice is quite clearly yours, after all, my dear, not mine. I demand honesty and trust. Bleh. It's late and I'm tired, but hopefully he hears this at some point. Whatever, right? Like, we do what we can to get ourselves heard and like understood. And this is my attempt. So I just want to be heard and understood. And that's it. So I said, so the choice is quite clearly yours, after all, my dear. Not mine. You tried to manipulate me with, let me keep my secrets or I won't talk to you again. Well, I'm telling you, I won't talk to you again unless you be honest, be an honest man with me, even as friends. I still expect that. I would expect that with everybody I'm friends with. Like, if I ask you a question, just be fucking honest with me and don't try to like beat about the bush and like hide from me and like, you know, like try to hide the truth and like, yeah, like that's just fucking weak. I'm sorry, but like I expect you to be a real man and be honest and not be like this kind of like teenage kid who's like, oh yeah, I want to have my secrets and keep myself private and like blah blah blah. Like if you've had a full on like like basically sort of like a 5-year relationship with someone where you were like talking almost every day with the agreement that you're like gonna, you know, make things come out right, like you should honor that with like that's Anne, like that's my girl, you know, like or even if we don't, you know, decide to like be together, like you should still like be like, well, I gotta tell her, be honest with her, I'm seeing someone else, you know, like just be honest, like like I've made it known to you that I don't want to be communicating with you when you're seeing other women. Like, hello. And then you lie to me about it. Why? Like, what to try to preserve some sort of communication with me or something? I don't know. Like, I don't I I just I don't get it. Like, no. I don't want to talk to you. Um, especially now that you've lied to me about it. Oops. Um, mm, really bad. Really bad. Like, super let down. Like, have, like, zero respect for you anymore. And, like, bye. Which is what you were, like, trying to do, right? Like, you like sort of quasi broke up with me and then we somehow stayed in touch, but I was trying to, I'm like a nice, good, honest, loyal person, right? And like I was doing that, like, and I was, it didn't make sense, right? But you kind of gave up on it, and then you told me that you wanted to, um, well, for years you had been telling me that I was your one and only special person. Um, and then you told me that, just recently you told me that, you wanted to go find someone else. So cool. Well, just let me go then. Just let me go. If you can't come and be with me and you really want to go find someone else, or you want to go date other people, just really let me go, and I will do my best to let you go too. But just realize that it's sort of like it's worse than loss of a person, because you're still alive and um, you're still alive in the world, and but you want someone else instead of me, and you told me so many times that I was your one and only, and I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. And that's my PR response, right? Like, shit, I need to get back to work. um, if I was to be totally honest, I couldn't sit here and be honest. But that's what you want. That's what you've decided, not me. Not me. You told me choice made, but you told me that I couldn't talk to you unless you were able to keep your secrets. That's manipulation. That's totally fucking manipulation. So what am I doing still sitting here? Um you want to keep your secrets. You want to Grant, I know who you are, and I'm sorry. um I on some level, somewhere, I know you know who I am. I'd just like us to remember those days in the boat, on the river, and on the beach. chasing the sunsets and having our picnic in the next to the river and our camping times, and I just fucking wish you would make it go right to come here. I wish you'd fucking make it go right. I know you have the money for it. So it's not about money. You could do it. It's not about money. You just gave up. And then it's not about money. But you have the money for it. And I keep hearing my dad's voice. He was a great guy. I wish you could have met him. Sorry, I cried. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm good. Shit. I have a lot of work to do. But I know that if you wanted to, you could. You can do anything you want to do. Anything. Even if you think you can't do it, you can do anything. And don't hold yourself back. You can do anything. Really. You're extremely capable. Goodbye.